Hi friends, in this video we are going to see about what is cloud computing. So what is cloud? So in the history I will explain how it is used and how it became famous. J.C.R. Licklider, one of the fathers of the cloud-based computing, he found that connecting the servers and storage in a network, basically in internet, can be accessed from anywhere in the world. And technical at those days technological there are some limits. There are there are no more advanced devices in 60s like what we have now. And John McCarthy, an American scientist, first suggested in a meeting in MIT that computer time sharing technology, that is the cloud computing, can be shared across the internet, and it can be used as per what we use electricity or water, pay what we use it. So the concept came up as cloud storage. It's a service model in which data can be maintained, managed, backed up remotely, and made available to users over internet, that is networked, and it can be accessed anywhere from the world. So what is cloud computing? It is a set of pooled computer resources delivered over the internet where you pay only for the resource that you use. And this evolution of ISP, programmable web, and virtualization are independent trends. They contribute to the evolution of cloud computing. And what we have is classical computing, that is our data center. We need to buy the server, rack it, and we have to provide the air conditioning, cooling, and buy the license, and buy the support for the servers, install the application, configure it, and test it, and then verify and evaluate. And you need to manage the data center and finally use it. So the capital capex is more and apex is also more. You have to initially set up a data center, whereas in our cloud computing you just subscribe the application and use it and pay what you use per device or per license, that is operational cost, and that too you have to pay what you use only. And it is obviously multi-tenancy, it is shared resources, and it is resizable elastic compute, and it is available on all the zones. So how does cloud work? So think of that a client or a user, end user, log in to the application, and his authentication, username and password is authenticated by a server anywhere, and it is it connected in some other place, like the locations where the user do not know the location of the server, and it is authenticated by many servers, the application front end server and database storage in the back end. It's all interconnected, and it is, I mean, we don't know where it is connected and where it is working. So it's a shared pool of configurable compute device resources, or what we call as storage or servers. It's on-demand network access. So you can use it and pay for it. And it is provisioned by many service providers, maintained by them. And it is compliant to international standards for audit purpose. And there are like many cloud type models. So public cloud is like what we use is AWS, Google, Windows Azure. So these are public cloud and everybody use them in a shared resources, and it is scalability. This increases the scalability and availability of the applications. And this private cloud is our normal data center where the application is running inside the data center, and it is connected to the inside the office premises to the all the end users who are all connected to the network, and that application is not accessible outside the office. That is the private cloud. And hybrid cloud is, it is like private cloud and embedded with public cloud. That is, you have the application in your data center, and for example, you have the storage hosted in the cloud, and it is connected to the VPC or a VPN tunnel. And community cloud is it's a like group of branch offices connected to the headquarters, and that offices connect only to those branch office or sister concern offices. So the end users can access only those resources. So cloud service models are infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So infrastructure, you rent and the processing power and storage and network capacity and start using it, and you don't need a data center. You can just install the application and start using it. And platform as a service is a ready-made within the data center. You deploy your application and start it. And software as a service, it's like you have the data, you have only the end users computers and the network. Example, internet. With the internet, you connect to the application, buy the license, and then use it. And there is no need of data center as well as the infrastructure, the data servers or storage. It's all scalability. You buy the license subscription and start using it as a software as a service. And these are the vendors as of now in the globe. Disadvantage of certain things are there in the cloud computing. So it requires a constant internet connection, otherwise you won't access the application. And it does not work well with low speed connection. If there is a low latency, certain application will not support the connections. And features that might be limited usage. If you are in a private cloud, that is a data center, you have all the features embedded in your server. But in cloud, there might be certain security reasons or latency reasons. You might not get you might get limited usage. And quality of service is there, of course. And risk of data due to failure of backup or data leakage. If you take a backup in the internet, there might be certain leakage, and if the internet connection is disconnected, you can end up with data loss.